comedian and actor Barry Humphries captivated audiences for a whopping 70 years, and captured several hearts along the way. The late 89-year-old, who sadly died in April of this year, was catapulted into international stardom when he appeared on stage as Dame Edna Everage, the lilac-haired offensive yet incredibly likable alter ego that he coined in the 1950s. Barry, who was born in Australia but found success in the UK, admitted that he invented the character to get over his stage fright, having been too shy to appear as himself. "She's the celebrity and I'm the puppet master," he told the Mirror in 2016. "I was too nervous to appear as myself. I disguised myself often, which I enjoy doing because you can express things through another character satirically. Edna says the opposite of what I think, mostly." When Edna, who was based on an Australian mayoress, appeared on chat show Russell Hardy Plus in 1974, she was crowned Australia's greatest export as she achieved a global fan following. The showman enjoyed a colourful life throughout his standout career, and found love on more than one occasion. He had 4 wives in total and raised 4 children with 2 different women. As Barry Humphries, The Last Laugh airs on TV tonight, which pays special tribute to the star. We take a look at his great loves. Although he grew up in Australia, for decades Barry split his time between Down Under and London, where he lived with his wife, Lizzie Spender, 73, who he once described as Nigella Lawson with blonde hair. But before Lizzie, there were many other wives. Barry first tied the knot with his first wife married Brenda Wright in 1955 at the age of 21, however their marriage lasted just 2 years. His second wife was dancer Rosalind Tong, whom he moved to England with in 1959. They had 2 daughters together, Emily, a painter, and Tessa, an actress. Their union came to an end in 1970. After his separation from Rosalind, he fell in love with painter Diane Milstead, who married in 1979. He had 2 further children with Diane, sons Oscar, 41, a fine art dealer and journalist, and Rupert, who works in video games and co-wrote the huge hit Grand Theft Auto. Their marriage came to an end in 1989 and just a year later, the renowned comedian married his 4th wife Elizabeth Spender, an actress who appeared in Terry Gilliam's 1985 cult film, Brazil. They went on to be married for more than 3 decades. Speaking with Mail Online in 2018, Barry said he thinks he is a good husband, adding, "I have been very lucky with my marriage." Responding to where it went wrong with his first 3 marriages, he responded, "Because I didn't know what to do. I was very clever in some areas and very stupid in others. Most people would agree that I was not ready for marriage or early parenthood. But I've come round to it. I've survived in health and career. I've lived a very happy life. I've got 2 little grand twins now, too." However, his good health couldn't go on forever, and inevitably failed him. In April, Barry's family announced that he had been rushed to hospital in a serious condition. He had undergone hip replacement surgery and was readmitted to St Vincent's Hospital in Sydney due to complications. But sadly, a spokesman for the hospital confirmed his death on April 22. "I can confirm Barry Humphries passed away this evening Sydney time, around 7 p.m. on Saturday evening," the spokesman said. A statement from the Humphries family added, "He was completely himself until the very end, never losing his brilliant mind, his unique wit and generosity of spirit. With over 70 years on the stage, he was an entertainer to his core, touring up until the last year of his life and planning more shows that will sadly never be. His audiences were precious to him, and he never took them for granted. He was also a loving and devoted husband, father, grandfather, and a friend and confidant to many. His passing leaves a void in so many lives. The characters he created, which brought laughter to millions, will live on,